This thing doesn't want to show itself. It wants to hide inside an imitation.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Project 31 for 2023, where I watch 31 horror films in the 31 days of October, and I'll give you my review for each and every single one of them. Today, October 19th, I will review the movie The Thing.
It'll fight if it has to, but it's vulnerable out in the open.
John Carpenter's The Thing is a sci-fi horror classic nowadays, but when it came out, it got criticized for over-access of effects. The movie begins with a helicopter chasing a husky in the plains of Antarctica. The Norwegian helicopter finds itself landing at an American research station, crash landing in fact, and of course, dying. As the husky finds itself in the hands of the Americans, weird things start to happen in the base, as the American exploratory team discovers that a Norwegian station was completely demolished after discovering a UFO. The remote station and its people suddenly discover that there's a strange alien among them, and they're trying to figure out what is going on. The lead researcher, Dr. Blair, discovers the truth and goes insane. The crew discovers that this alien, this thing, perfectly mimics anything biological that it touches, and they are racing to suss out the imposter and to burn the creature down alive before it escapes into the general population and takes over the world. I can't comprehend why this movie got such a bad rap when it came out. This movie starts with an action, ends with an action, and there are some peaks and troughs along the way, but it's balls to the walls great from the start till the finish. Kurt Russell, who plays R.J. McGrady, is the hotshot pilot who takes charge and fights this thing till the end. It is just great. He makes you feel at times that he doesn't care about the crew, but in fact, he always is aware of the danger and he always looks out for his crew. But McGrady isn't your typical hopeful hero. He's a realist. When things go sideways, he is always aware of the cost that it takes to stop this entity. It doesn't surprise me to learn that Kurt Russell was helping Carpenter with ideas in the pre-production side, and that he wasn't even supposed to be in the movie. However, the role fit him like a glove and the performance was excellent.
I thought you'd feel that way, Gary. You were the only one that could have got to that blood. We'll do you last.
The puppeteering and the special effects were a big part of this movie. It made the alien menace feel tactile and feel real, the real threat. There are some gnarly bits in this movie that really put this movie apart from its horror contemporaries. And if you're not too squeamish, it helps the credibility of the acting. The feeling that you get throughout the movie is the same feeling I got while watching the original Alien. Although this research base isn't in space, it already sets up the isolation factor. The bad weather conditions, the lack of communications from the outside world, it just feels contained and boxed in, just like our characters during the entire length of the film. As a storyteller, Carpenter keeps you on your toes, and you experience the same things the characters in the movie do, as they don't know who to trust. As we, the audience, don't know who to trust either until the last moments of various characters. Carpenter even lets you second guess yourself about the main hero of the movie, McGrady, as questions pop up with his identity midway through the movie. And by doing this, Carpenter keeps you on the edge of your seat, not knowing anything until the very, very end.
He ain't tying me up.
Then I'll have to kill you, child.
Then kill me.
I highly recommend you pick up this movie. It's great filmmaking, great story, great atmosphere, and great acting. It's a cult classic for a reason, because as the years roll by, more and more people find this gem and watch it and learn to appreciate it for what it is, a staple in sci-fi horror genre. Thank you for watching. If you're watching this review and this is not the Halloween season, please be sure to check out my other reviews that I've done in the past, or our Saturday show, The Real McCoy Podcast, where we dive much deeper into these amazing movies.